Hi, this is Barry Alt with ARMO, and today we're talking to Thomas Dickerson from Thomas Design. And Thomas is a up-and-coming star in the automotive restoration and performance build space. He was a young gun contestant back in 2021. But Thomas, tell us how you got into this industry. What excited you about it? When did you actually start working on cars and things like that?
Yeah, so actually leaving high school, I kind of had the desire to do like a '67 fastback Mustang. So I grew up kind of watching a lot of Gas Monkey Garage when Aaron Kaufman was on there, and he really kind of piqued my interest into the field and everything. And so kind of leaving high school, I didn't know how to paint, and that was kind of like the biggest thing on the project that I didn't know how to do. And so I looked around at how to learn that kind of stuff, and so I found Athens Technical College. And that's when I got enrolled at Athens Tech, and I ended up bringing the project over a couple times, and eventually it was like a full-time thing where I would go over there and work on my project, and then it just snowballed, and I had a space in the shop now to work on it at the school. The Georgia State got behind me with kind of just like, the initiative to help me try to start building that car at the school, and, finished the car there, and then I ended up taking it here to SEMA. I ended up getting one of the 3 golden tickets during COVID to get a ticket out here, and I won the ticket, came out here, competed in Battle of the Builders. I ended up finishing top 40, so that was that was the goal. Like, as I moved through technical college, I didn't know that could be achieved because, it was a technical college, and I just didn't know where those skills could have gone. And so, for me to brought here to SEMA, that was like, the skills I learned were kind of recognized again that, this is possible for someone coming from nothing. Neither of my parents are in this industry, and I was kind of darting it alone at that point. And,
Gotcha. Yeah. So was SEMA kind of mind-blowing and really seeing everything that the industry has to offer as far as builds and job opportunities and things like that?
Oh yeah, absolutely. When I came out here in 21, I did my due diligence. I started running around, meeting everyone that I worked with on the Shelby, meeting new people to work with on a future project, which is now the '67 C10 I'm building. And being able to be out here, meet those people face to face, kind of tell them the story and stuff, that was very eye-opening for me. Yeah.
Tell us who you've been working with. You have some big players in the industry as mentors.
Yeah.
Who's that?
Some of my mentors I have in the industry, some are, or 2 of them are Crystal and Kurt with KTL, Will Posey with Big Oak Garage, Jonathan Goolsby with Goolsby Customs, and Ben Weber, just a whole bunch. I have mentors that are kind of like Justin Olson with Dakota Digital. I bounce ideas off them, and trying to figure out the direction of the truck more so, and like debuting it and things like that, and trying to make sure I'm playing my cards right as far as like the direction I should go with it. Since I'm trying to move up the ladder, I want to make sure I'm doing it right, but also doing my very best work and feeling that my work is at that level. I can bounce that off Will and say, am I at this level to where I should show it at this show, or vice versa, stuff like that. Yeah.
Gotcha. And I understand you were trying to get that truck done by February or whatever, and Will says, look, let's slow things down a little bit, take your time, let's shoot for this show.
Yeah.
So where are you looking to debut the truck?
So at the moment, we're kind of feeling that I'm gonna probably debut it at Grand National Roadster Show at the moment. We were kind of debating a few other shows, but since I just bought a shop and everything, I'm gonna try to show it at Grand National now. That gives me more time to try and get my personal shop set up to where I can start actually taking on full builds and stuff like that. So I feel like that was the wisest decision for me at this point in time.
Yeah, I agree. And there's a lot that goes on with the shop, not just getting builds in to work on, but you have to pay the bills and all the back end stuff that you really got to learn about. I understand your parents are a big part of this and helping you out with that. We were talking about your dad and everything, and your mom helping you, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
My understanding is yesterday you won a BASF award. Can you tell us about that?
Yeah, I can't tell you a whole lot about it because I didn't know about it. But so I was trying to help out with operative talent, and Crystal and Will both kind of suckered me into being surprised over at BASF yesterday for the Achievement Award. So that I was very appreciative to have gotten something like that. So, yeah.
Okay, so what would you recommend for people your age or younger, junior high school, early college, coming into looking at working in this industry?
Yeah. You know, try to establish like a goal. Like if you have a project, list out like a goal of what you want to do with it, and you know, decide what in the industry you're wanting to do. If it's collision, you need to focus on collision. If it's restoration, you know, ARMO, HRA, get in touch with these guys. Barry, you know. So I think there's a lot of pressure going into collision at the moment, but at the same time, there's a lot of technical colleges that don't know about the restoration industry, and so that's kind of the biggest thing. So, you know, just opening that door to them, letting them know what we got. At the moment, with me being in technical college, that's the biggest thing is a miscommunication with what's out there. That's the biggest drop that we have at the moment, in my opinion.
Yeah, people not understanding what the availability of jobs are, what's out there to do, where to start, where to learn about it, what kind of classes to take, things like that.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Cool. Well, this is Barry from ARMO and Thomas Dickerson, a rising star in our industry. And if you want to learn more, look at SEMA and ARMO and HRA to learn more about the industry.